everybody. This is your girl T, and welcome to Don't Misunderstand Philly. Today we have in the house Miss Toya Wiley.
How you guys?
Okay, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing exceptionally well having you on the show today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here with you.
Yes, well listen, you're from the Philadelphia area.
Yes, I am.
And you have a lot going on.
I do.
Alright, we are going to discuss your brand new book.
Yes, I'm so excited to discuss it. And this is my baby. Like, I felt like I birthed an actual baby.
Well, you kind of did. You came up with the concept and well, listen, we want to start this thing from the beginning.
Cool.
What even inspired you to write The Hand I Was Dealt?
Life, my personal life, other people around me's personal life. I was in college and I was asked to write a story. And the story was like the beginning of The Hand I Was Dealt. My professor would not accept it. And I just felt like I was on to something. I'm like, you know what? I'm really on to something, so I'm going to keep going. And at this time, Floyd Mayweather was dating Miss Jackson, who's currently dating Nelly now. So this is how far it goes back.
Okay.
And Tia and Tiny, I know they've been together for a long time, but at this time, Tiny, I think she was a little heavier than she is now. And people was clowning her, and the media saying she was picky. How could T.I. be with her? And with Floyd Mayweather and Miss Jackson, he had like a big fight, but everyone was so focused on what Miss Jackson was wearing. And I was like, how do these women feel being with these men? And like, all people just so concerned on their looks. Like, they don't care about nothing else but how they look. And I was currently in a situation, so it was just like, it just made sense to keep going. So I decided to create The Hand I Was Dealt, a story about a woman dating a professional athlete, being in the spotlight, and actually being forgotten because of her appearance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know the next question everyone is wondering, have you ever dated someone that was in the spotlight?
I have friends. I have friends, but honestly though, I've been around a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And again, I just see how people are treated.
Wow. So how do you feel? Do you feel like a woman loses herself if she dates a man that's in the spotlight?
I think it depends on the woman. Mm-hmm. And it depends on the man. Because if you're with a man who wants to uplift his woman, and no matter what the outside world is saying, he loves this woman, I don't think it matters. But if you're with a man who he's a follower because he's following what the majority think is beautiful, then yeah, I think, and you're dealing with a woman who is weak. And I think sometimes we all can be weak, depending on what it's for. We all have our moments of a weakness, but it's what you learn from those
exactly,
and that's what we see with Darwin. I feel like every woman goes through that phase of being weak for a man and being, or being weak for something. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they think it's for the man, but they really yawning for something else. So, yeah, I honestly think that can happen, though.
Okay, what are some things that you want people to know about the main character of your book? First of all, what's your main character's name?
Her name is Darwin. Yes, her name came from the scientist Darwin.
Oh, okay.
Who believes that only the strong survives.
It's Darwin's theory.
Darwin's theory that only the strong survives. And in this world, only the strong can survive living in the spotlight. Like, if anyone has ever been in the industry, it is hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. So especially being with someone that's on the forefront and sometimes not being as strong as you should be. It's really hard though. So the main character is Darwin, and she survives through everything. Even when people are throwing whatever they can pick up at her, she gonna survive.
Okay. Now, is Darwin based off of anyone in your real life?
Yes, child. I got Darwin from a few people.
Well, no, sometimes, authors do that. Sometimes they'll take bits and pieces of personalities from people in their real life and create a main character.
Honestly, to be honest, every character in my book was inspired by someone. And I'm pretty sure when people who know me personally read the book, they're like, oh, they pointing out it's such and such.
Like the ones closest to you will be like, oh, I think she stole part of that from my life. Yeah. Or I can see bits of my personality in that character.
Yes. Well, Darwin overall, I took bits and pieces from people I know, but honestly, Darwin is me. Darwin is me. Darwin is how I got to this point in my life. Darwin, she's me. The way she reacts to things, the things she say. Listen, I'm a huge Meek Mill fan, and everybody know how I feel about Meek. Meek is all the other book is Darwin love Meek too. that's how deep it is. I'm a huge Meek
I know
fan.
that's right, and I think in Philadelphia we have a general love for Mr. Mills. Yes,
I love my Meek Mill.
Okay, well listen, this is another thing writing a book is not a small task. And for all those inspiring writers out there, how did you even begin the process to write a book?
Again, it turned out to be a paper for me. It was supposed to be a paper that I was going to turn in, get a grade for it, and go about my business. Mm-hmm. But it was something inside of me, and also it was a diary too. It was like some of the stuff is like come from personal experiences, and that's how I started writing. I never said I'm going to have a book. I was just like, I'm just writing. Then I was in love with media, like before it was the Shade Room. I was going to media take out every day before I went to class. Okay. So those things came from there, and I was just like adding to it, and then I looked up and I like, look, I got a book. So people always ask me like how long it took. I don't really know because I never timed myself.
But it wasn't like was it a few months or?
Oh, it was over a few months, but it was something, I wasn't writing consistently, so I was writing for about I would write for like a few months, then stop, then write again, and something in life will happen.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, the book was completed maybe a year and a half ago. Okay. I lost the ending of it. I know
that's right.
I said, you know what? What I'm gonna do? And I had to.
But you know what? The important thing is you did not let that deter you. No. And you got your book finished.
I did. But you know what? I'm gonna be very honest. I lost my mom. So
sorry to hear that.
Thank you. So losing my mom was really the push for the book to be out, because the book was just gonna be something that sat on my laptop, and it was something that I shared amongst my group of girlfriends, because look, we know each other's secrets, we know what each other's going through, and I felt like, look, y'all read this might help y'all a little bit. So that's kind of where it came from. But the push behind like really publishing it came from my mom.
Wow.
So if she probably would never passed away, I would have never published the book.
Wow. Did your mom, was she aware that you were writing this before she passed?
Yes. She read the book.
Wow.
She read the book and she was like, you gonna put this book out? I'm like, yeah, you putting it out. I just didn't know how to market the book. I didn't know how to put it out. To be honest with you, when she read it, I was broke. So I'm like, where am I gonna get the money at to publish a book?
Listen, you just said a lot in that one statement. You have to market a book. You have to publish a book. How did you go about getting marketing and publishing?